Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Becca with House of Lenormand. Today is, what's the date, Yoda?
The 28th.
September 28th. I got my sister here with me, Yoda. Everybody say hello. And she's going to be helping me out with this grand tableau.
It's 12:52 a.m.
12:52 a.m. This tableau, I did it on the 26th. I took a picture of it and we're going to be going through it together today. I wanted to say hello and welcome to all of the new subscribers. I'm filming this on my iPad. If you can't hear me, I'm going to put on the closed captioning on the bottom. So just click that and you'll be able to read what I'm saying. I'm filming on my iPad. I don't want my computer to like poop out on me and I lose everything. This grand tableau was for Rudy Giuliani. He presents down here as the man. The intention and the timeline that was set for this grand tableau was to go from October 2019 until March 2020. This line here is his present line. So we're looking at October, November, December, January, February, March. If it lined up that way, that was the intention that was set. I had set the intention for Rudy Giuliani to be the man because that's who we're reading for, that it would be the querent. I had intended for Donald Trump and Barr and Pompeo to show up as the bear, which is a good thing that they did because we got the crossroads very close by, meaning that there's multiple. So it picked up on that. I had set the intention for Mike Pence to show up as the dog, and he did, but we're also seeing several advisors here that are involved as well. And we may need to dig around to see. This is Kushner. This is Kushner right here. One of his advisors. Holy crap. Okay, so I've identified Kushner and Pence here, and we'll probably pick up on some more people as we move along. For those of you that are new, I do read the grand tableau using the housing system, meaning that where each card lands is a house. So that'll give us the ability to move around the tableau and link and follow the chains of houses. Let's see, what else am I forgetting to disclose? I think that's it. I think we're ready to roll. So first thing right off the bat, Rudy Giuliani is down here. He falls outside of the body of the tableau. That means that he has no control over any of this that's going on with him. He can only do this. He lands on the line of fate. So that's going to be very important. Meaning all of this stuff is on his mind. We're seeing these two cards here, the coffin in the house of clouds, clouds in the house of coffin. These two are mirroring each other. That's very significant. So, and the first card to open up the tableau was the crossroads. That's news of options, choices, alternatives, as well as it could quite possibly be talking about news coming in about the election. So, right off the bat here, we're seeing Trump, Barr, Pompeo, Pence, Kushner, multiple advisors, probably more than Kushner and Pence involved here, overseas contracts and overseas promises. Down this row here, we're seeing that there was some sort of conversation here with MBS that had to do with the elections, and that there was a verbal promise made with these people, these advisors, and these people in positions of authority. Pompeo, Barr, Trump, Pence, Kushner, foreign agreements with MBS here, phone calls in regards to the election. That was a verbal promise that was made there. That is what is in this server. A black box that has to do with technology that is being kept and covered up from the public. What we're seeing here, if this is the column for March, whatever they covered up there comes out around March. This conversation that they had with MBS. It looks like the conversation had something to do with them getting involved in some sort of foreign aggression here that they were going to cover up. Here's a foreign promise. There's aggression. He's guilty. He knows the secrets of the corruption. Okay, so it looks like they were in agreement here to back MBS in foreign aggression. And that was perhaps one of the verbal promises that were made over a phone call, and it circled around the election. So sort of like, do what you want with Iran, we'll back you, we'll write foreign policy for it, help us out with the election. That's here. The dismemberment of Khashoggi had showed up in Kushner's original grand tableau. He was the errand boy. We can see here Jared Kushner. He was doing something here with the woman. He was delivering something, and there's money here involved as well. Something to do also with growing energy. Money for growing energy here. We're also seeing that around, quite possibly in March, there's going to be some sort of a subpoena or something coming in, perhaps, for this guy once the investigation starts for his fraud and his role in this cover-up here. And he will betray these people up here. Because they're going to throw him under the bus. Let me see. It looks like there was also these three people here, these several people here were involved from their position in the White House to create a permanent obstacle and a block from this woman getting to the secrets. That block has been removed, and this is where it's becoming public here. Okay? And then here we're seeing the cover-up and the corruption that they were, the foreign agreements here, what they were promising to several countries. It's not just one. It's not just MBS. There's several of them that they were making promises to from the White House that becomes exposed here. This is going to heat up the public. And it's going to move, it's really going to move people, move against this guy here. 36, 35, 34. There's something going on with money that's been fraudulent or money that has been stolen here.
You have a false relationship there with the heart.
And the snake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a false relationship, but I'm thinking it's going to come from him betraying these people because they're going to throw him under the bus.
Yeah, and the relationship changes with the stork in the government.
So I'm thinking, see, like you said, Yoda.
The snake is false intentions, and the heart knighting to the fox is
it's a false relationship.
That's the false relationship.
Yep, it's the false relationship. So when they throw him under the bus, he's going to betray all these people.
Gonna flip.
He's going to flip. He's going to, well, he
changes.
Because look, isolation right here. He has the cross over his head.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, I mean, he's already guilty.
Guilty.
He's already guilty. It's when does he go to court? Does he go to court in March? See what I'm saying? Because here's the invitation to appear in court, or with the what do you call it? The tower in the House of Moon. There's an invitation for him to go to court, and there's also a move to a place that's isolated here, or his change, or what he's done leaving and returning for the government and the White House and these people over here. Yeah. His whole role in it. But he's so royally screwed, man. This guy needs to lawyer up, and I don't think anybody's going to touch him. You know why I say that? Look how far away the dog is. This, if he tries to lawyer up, look how far the tower is. This would be like a lawyer. This person is out of reach over here. He doesn't even knight. He's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards removed, 2 cards behind. If this would be somebody that would be able to provide him legal assistance, it's far removed from him. He can't. It's out of reach. And look at him. He's going to get blocked. He's got the cross over his head. He knights over here to the mountain. He is going to become a powerful enemy to this guy. He's going to
have an opportunity.
Yeah, he's going to have an opportunity, but look, he can't help him. He's closed off. Bar Trump,
Pompeo.
Pompeo can't help him. Well, he's already thrown Pompeo under the bus.
Oh yeah, they're
This is going to turn into
frenemies.
yeah, this is going to turn into a freaking circular firing squad with Trump and Barr driving the bus, dude. Like, here's Trump and Barr and Pompeo driving the bus right here, throwing Rudy Giuliani, dunk, you know, and that's when he's going to betray all these effers because they're going to sacrifice his ass. He's got the
that
cross.
Line of fate might be the, you know, betrayal is going to be important.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, he's going to have to. I mean, even though he was completely involved, he is going, look what, this is his current line here, okay? Not only is the cross guilt, it's also regret and punishment. So when they throw him, when they drive this van over his ass, he's going to squeal and he's going to be like, yo, I know everything. I know where the missing money is. I know the plans that they had and the promises that he made with MBS to, you know, get into war with Iran, and we're going to help you for you to secure the elections. Because that's right here. Here's a promise that they made overseas. There's the conversation with MBS for the elections right up here. That's in that server that they're keeping from the public. These people, all these people right here, including Kushner, they were all in on the agreement with MBS to cover up their aggression and provide aid because this person has paid this person. Let me see, what else can we get out of this?
You got me still thinking of the bus.
Yeah, well, look, there's the bus right there.
No,
They're riding the bus over his ass, man.
I had a visual of the mystery bus from Scooby-Doo. In there smoking pot.
Oh, well, that's what they're doing. Well, this one's on Adderall up to his freaking eyeballs, man. I mean, they're all in poop up to their eyeballs. But whatever, it's like all these people have been working in tandem to create permanent obstacles. That's going to get cut away. That's all gone. That's the obstacles that all of these people have created. If this is Nancy Pelosi here, a woman in the House here, look at that. The permanent obstacles get cut. They get cut, and then everything comes to light. This is everything that they've been keeping and covering up from the public and betraying the public as well with the garden in the house of Snake. That's a betrayal to the public, betrayal to the country, betrayal to perhaps the Senate or Congress, even though the tower is way over here. This is the White House. So let's take a look at the White House. He knows about what they've been doing to obstruct, cover up here. Because he's guilty, he's gonna, you know, he has all the secrets. The book lands in the House of Man. He has all the secrets about what they were doing. And there's the House fighting and attacking. Well, this was in the past, but he knows something about Jared Kushner here. And he knows what happened with MBS here, and how they were shaping foreign policy to benefit this person for their own personal gain, and they were all in on it. Let me see. You know what I'm wondering? And I think you and I were talking about this before. I'm wondering, the key is right here, okay? It's in the house of Anchor. Where does it night? Here and here. Here. He's guilty. Obstruction. Danger. This could be also the separation, this person being separated from the White House. See, the permanent obstacles separated. I'm wondering if this is also talking about I lost my train of thought. Let me see. Like, quickly revealing the secrets. I'm wondering if once... Oh, what I was saying was, I wonder if there was someone within the intelligence community that was kind of eavesdropping on all these people and already knew, because on previous readings, it was showing that these people were taking stuff out of a black box and revealing people's identities that shouldn't have been revealed. Right. See what I'm saying? Like exposing, like spies.
Well, I'm wondering with the spy from Russia that just got pulled out, like how did they know to pull him out?
I'm thinking they were being watched. I'm thinking they were being watched by see, because here's the White House, the house in the house of Tower, and it nights over here to the Fox nights over there. So I'm wondering if they were being watched, perhaps by people within the intelligence community or something, because how would they have known to pull those spies out? Because these people were these people were giving out the identities of spies. See what I'm saying? And I'm sure he knows about how the money was paid for that information as well. But there's money that's missing right here. Money that went missing or stolen. And there's fraud around money, with the Fox going back to the fish. There's fraud around money. Let me look at the fish. Here's a financial contract or a promise, a financial promise, or money that was promised that was cut off, and money that was blocked here, money that was supposed. I'm wondering if this is talking about the Ukraine, and his involvement in it, because he was leaving and returning. Here's an airport. This is an airport. He knows about that and what the plan was with all these people that knew about it. Let me see. Let me see here. Dude. That server right here, the black box that has technology, I'm wondering if they're ever going to reveal to the public the promise that these people made with Saudi Arabia to get us into a freaking false war. Because if you knight the whip, that's foreign aggression. Mm-hmm. Look where it knights here. It's false. That's a false flag. It's a false flag. And how these people were plotting to get us into that, because there was already stuff that had been promised from him to MBS on that phone conversation that's in that server. If this is the server that they're trying to keep, where they were hiding all of the conversations, the phone calls that are in this server, they come out right here. They become public. Maybe not to all of us, but because here you have the security, national security here. And he has the secrets. I'm wondering if he was also a delivery boy for secrets. But I don't even think he has a clearance. And if he doesn't have a clearance, add that to the pile of impeachable offenses. Giving Rudy Giuliani access to information he shouldn't have. Because here it shows he has access.
And
here's secrets that are being revealed here.
Can the clouds be like classified? And with the letter, because classified is like dark,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah. Because you're seeing something closed off here, and these two mirror each other.
Yeah.
And this is that box that's a server box that has technology, where all the classified information is supposed to be. But there's documents there. There's documents there. That got released.
Maybe documents that got what do you call
Shredded?
tampered with
Yeah.
or cut,
Yeah.
they cut words out,
Yeah.
redacted or whatever.
Edited
Edited
it up and made it confusing, covered stuff up. perhaps on the document itself. If these are the transcripts, the verbal transcripts, I'm wondering if they were tampered.
Cover up the clouds.
Yeah, this is a cover up right here. Coffin in the House of Clouds, clouds in the House of Coffin. That's a cover up, and their involvement in it and his involvement in it.
Cover up of the transcripts.
Yeah, right here, and a cover up of the phone calls and the promises. A phone call specifically with MBS. There was a phone call with MBS regarding the elections. It's kind of like, this right here is kind of like, go bomb Iran. We'll come and help you out. Help me secure the elections.
I think they covered up the phone calls, but then additionally they messed with the
record. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because here, this right here, if this is the transcript that's in the server, this is an electronic file.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it goes back here to the server. It nights over here. And it nights over here. It was changed, upgraded, changed. Stuff was cut out.
Or maybe they destroyed some. That
Yeah.
has not come out, but...
No. Maybe they did destroy some of it. Let me see. Hold on. Where is the...
That was the letter.
Uh-huh. So there's a transcript of his guilt. And there's something wrong with the actual document as well.
That might be the current document.
Yeah, well, but
The
this...
first one.
Yeah, the first one. But
I'm sure they did that to probably all of them.
yeah. But what looks like what's coming up for him, he's going to have his day in court. Here's the subpoena to go to court. Right here.
Well, if it doesn't happen till way out there, maybe they're just letting him run his big
mouth
pie hole
and throw everybody under the bus.
Yeah,
Because he's going to be
not going down without.
No, and what's funny is he's down here. All these people are above him. All of these people are above him. So maybe he realizes, and I think we all realize that he's the weak link.
Yeah.
So he's going to be the first to go. And when he goes, he's going to rat everybody out. Everybody. He's not going down alone. Note to self, man. No honor among thieves. No honor among thieves at all. Dude. Here we go. Trump and Barr driving a bus over Giuliani.
Look, Scooby-Doo, Trump.
Where's Scooby-Doo? Oh, yeah, Scooby-Doo, Trump and Barr driving a bus over Giuliani. Oh, dear God. Everybody's in on that bus. Here's Jared Kushner delivering information and having meetings and phone calls and stuff with MBS. We all know that he was the delivery boy to MBS.
So if it shows up in Giuliani's tableau, does that mean that Giuliani's aware of it?
Oh, hell yeah, he was.
Because that's above him on his mind.
This is all above him. He knows about the conversations that Trump was having with MBS because, what's his name? Kushner was delivering it to him. Kushner was the errand boy. See, the bear knights here to the writer. He was delivering the messages. He was delivering the messages to MBS. And he was the go-between Trump and MBS, perhaps to not have a record of it.
Oh my gosh, they all night.
Mm-hmm. They all night. They're all in this little portion right here. And they're all involved.
And that's all the stuff that's come out already.
That's all the stuff that's come out. I'm wondering who the other advisors were. Because let's see, we have Pence, Trump, Barr, Pompeo, Kushner, MBS, Russia. Here's Russia as well. Promises that were made to Russia. All of the...
Wait a minute. Could that dog with the whip be Stephen Miller? I mean, would he even be involved in this?
I don't know. Unless there's foreign policy. Well, no, because Stephen Miller is more... Isn't he more Homeland Security or whatever it is? But check this out, dude.
I don't think
check this out. He knows.
they follow the rules of that.
He knows about how these people made an invitation and promises that were made between all these players right here and Russia and MBS in regards to the election. So I'm thinking, based on this little thing right here, this little portion, that he opened the door for Saudi Arabia and Russia to interfere with the elections. They interfered so that they would have the power of the US to squash is it Iran? And then Russia for their own personal whatever the hell's going on over there with Russia. But they're all in on it, and he knows. He knows. Because he could have been advising him as well. You know? If this, let me see what you have, the house in the House of Tower. That's the White House. So here's
Congress too, because it's around the woman that could possibly be Pelosi.
This could be Pelosi in the House that's going to be arguing, and they've been in their whole involvement and blocking Pelosi and keeping secrets. He knows about all of it. If this is the Trump in the White House, and Pompeo and Kushner and Pence and Barr and other advisors that are, I don't know who these other people are. He knows what they were doing to obstruct, the secrets that they were keeping, how they were arguing and fighting with Nancy Pelosi to keep her out of stuff. And he's guilty of it.
You know, in other readings you've done, that anchor always comes around Pelosi.
Yeah, because she's slow walking, slow moving. Here she is again. But, you know, she's already announced we've reached our goal.
Yeah.
Enough of the obstruction. We're moving forward. And that's when the crap hit the fan.
Time to sink you.
Yep, time to sink all of you. And here comes Scooby-Doo in the mystery van running over, what's his name? Rudy Giuliani. What's interesting too, there's money that's missing. Somebody was stealing money. And there's fraudulent money as well. And he knows what happened to it. He knows where that money is. Let's look here. Money that was blocked, denied, blocked. A promise for money that was cut off. This could be the rockets that were promised here that didn't happen. But it's feeling like this is something else too. Fish in the House of Child. Fish in the House of Child. Because the fish could be talking about another man as well, because it's the King of Diamonds. This could be another person as well.
Can that money cut just be the Ukraine money that was
denied and cut off and obstructed until a promise was made? See what I'm saying? But there's something else. There's something else going on here. There's something else going on here because money's being stolen. Here, money's being stolen. And then the fox goes back to the fish. There's fraudulent money. And money that was being kept secret.
Stop tapping.
Sorry. Money that was being kept secret and Giuliani knows.
Yeah.
What the hell is that about?
Secret money nights.
But see, here, right here, it's got the stars right over it, okay? That would be like electronic money. I'm wondering if this is talking about changing money.
Money's in the House of Child.
Uh-huh. I'm wondering if they're changing money and converting it to a different currency.
Charles is in the House of Sight.
Uh-huh. Let me see. Did I? Yeah.
And Scythe is in the House of Crossroads. Read that one.
Wait, hold on. What was that? Did I
follow the fish?
Fish
is in the house of child.
Fish is in the house of child.
Child is in the house of scythe.
Oh, I did this one wrong. Hold on. Okay, fish in the house of child. That goes to the house
of scythe.
Scythe. 16.
Crossroads. Crossroads is in the house of Ryder. Oh, Kushner.
There's little Jared Kushner, that little schmuck.
Ryder's in the house of
Whip.
11.
Whip is in the house of
26.
Book that Rudy Giuliani knows about because that goes back to him. And he has in the house of Key in the house of, where's the Key? Anchor in the house of 16. Wait, I have it written right here. Am I looking? Mountain.
Mountain
is in the house of Garden. Garden is in the house of Snake. Snake is in the house of Cross. Cross is in the house of Letter. Letter in the house of Stars. Stars in the house. Where's the Stars? Stars
Tree.
Is in the house of Tree. Tree is in the house of Fox.
Yeah.
Fox is in the house of Fish. Wow, that's a long chain.
But it started with fish and ended with fish.
Yeah, that's the entire chain. What is that? A child or something new that is being cut off. Oh my gosh, I'm wondering, the child is next to the dog. I'm wondering if this is talking about what we already know about Joe Biden's son. Because it's the child and the scythe dig up dirt on the child.
And you know what? You designated the dog for Pence. And he's a VP. And Biden was a VP.
Yeah. And see, look, he's got the crossroads right over it, meaning this is several people, just like the bear is several people. Okay, so this whole line, there's multiple characters buried in here. So we've identified Pence, what's his name? Kushner, Joe Biden's kid. Okay, so it looks like this is what we already know about how they were withholding money from the Ukraine, blocking it in order for them to dig up dirt on Joe Biden's son for the elections. That's the news that's coming in because the first card that opens up the tableau is the crossroads. That's the elections, choices, options. Okay, he knows about the secret, and he has the answer that they've because it goes man, key. Anchor. And anchor goes back to the mountains. So that's like a permanent obstacle or a permanent obstruction. They've been obstructing and hiding and covering this crap up for a while. And then there's betraying the public or lying to the country. He's guilty. There's a document or a record of it. And then it's like... Yeah, that has to do with the money that they were withholding from the Ukraine. So this is what it is, dude. They enlisted Russia to interfere. They enlisted Saudi Arabia, which Saudi Arabia had already agreed to that agreement to help him with the elections. Yeah. That's in that damn safe. That's in that freaking. When they get into that safe, oh my God, because Russia's in there. In agreement to hack the elections. Saudi Arabia's in there in agreement to hack the elections. We know about this strong-arming and abusing the Ukraine, blocking them off for their money.
You know, I'm thinking...
So that's 3 countries that this person and all these people here invited 3 different countries that I can count right now based off this tableau to interfere and guarantee him the election. That's 3. That's 3. What are you thinking, Yoda?
Well, I'm thinking that the agreement for the elections is with Russia, and Ukraine is just a cover-up to cover up for Russia doing it again.
Yeah, but he was trying to get the conversation that we're hearing about now. Here's the phone call here, okay? The phone call. And this shows up in Donald Trump's grand tableau right around here. The phone call is right around here, okay? They're withholding money. The money that was promised, they cut him off because they want them to dig up dirt on this kid, Joe Biden and his kid, okay? So, yeah, we do know that Trump was playing both sides, trying to strong arm the Ukraine to dig up dirt on Joe Biden. We know that Trump was trying to get the Ukraine to say that they were the ones that hacked the election.
Yeah.
You know, but there's an agreement here with Russia and Saudi Arabia to interfere in the elections.
Well, that's what I mean. And then, like, Ukraine is just kind of caught
in the middle of it.
In the middle, the new
they're,
guy.
They're the scapegoat. The scapegoat, basically. They were going to enlist the help. They were going to strong arm the Ukraine into doing some dirty crap.
Because there's too many eyes on Russia.
Yeah. Let Russia do it and then pin it on the Ukraine.
Yeah.
This person here, this could also be the plot that they were using, because there's 2 women here. There's a pair of women. So one could be Nancy Pelosi that's in the House. The other one could be a woman that had a server. And that whole conspiracy of Hillary Clinton's server. That's why the Clintons are showing up in Donald Trump's grand tableau around November.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they fall in.
So then there's probably stuff about the Clintons and those
and the
server
and the server that they were dumping all the conversations in. And
so if they were hiding so then that conversation was with foreign government about the Clintons. So
and William
what were
Barr
they trying to do there?
William Barr is also in Donald Trump's original grand tableau. William Barr is in that conversation to take down the Clintons because those are his political enemies. So William Barr was going to be the hitman. So see what it's looking like they were doing. They were sending Giuliani, other advisors. All these people knew about it. He was going back and forth. Here's the airport. He was going back and forth doing all that stuff. It looks like Barr's role in it was when they gathered enough data, he was going to be the hitman to take out Trump's political opponents. See what I'm saying? Pompeo was in it for foreign policy because he's a freaking war hawk. Pence is just a lapdog that will do whatever the hell he wants to do because, you know, God told him to. Kushner's doing it because he's a dirty little weasel. No offense to weasels. But I think little weasels are cute. Ferrets are very cute. But see what's coming up.
Goes the weasel.
But you see what's coming up here? This is him presently. He is going to get investigated like a mother F down this column right here. And he's going to freaking let him know everything about all the money, what they were doing, the agreements with Saudi Arabia to interfere in the elections, the agreement with Russia to interfere in the elections. He's going to betray all of them because they're throwing him under the bus. He's going to court. He's getting a subpoena or he's going to court. He's got the cross right over his head, meaning he's guilty of sin. He's going to be punished for it. Where does this knight?
You know, that woman knights the cross too.
This woman is burdened, or this woman's going to punish him?
Yeah, punished. I mean.
She's going to punish him. She'll be happy to do it. She's in the house. She's going to deliver a blow. She's going to cut something off. Wait, hold on. What is this? Oh, election hacking. Scythe in the house of crossroads. Election hacking. Right there. Let me see. But see, like, this is October, November, December, January, February, March, right? Here's an invitation to go to court. I'm wondering if all this stuff, as we're hearing it now, we need to look here a little bit closer, because it looks like he goes to trial. He goes to trial perhaps sometime around March, if the tableau is lining up with the timeline that we set, which it looks like October, November, December, January, February, March. It looks like he has to make an appearance in court. Here, 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 here. He has to appear in court. Here's the invitation to go to court. This could also be saying that he's going to be, in the near future, receiving a subpoena for the government. So let's look out for that. But also, as time moves forward into next year, homie might be, he's going to court, man. He's going to be in freaking court. If this is William Barr gets blocked. He gets blocked. He can't help him. He can't help him. Trump can't help him. And he's on his way to isolation. Here, here, here.
We're at 41 minutes.
Oh, that's fine. I don't think people will mind.
Just letting you know.
Oh, thank you. Let's look at the corruption. You want to look at the corruption? Obstruction, corruption, lies. Obstruction, secrets, fraud. Permanent corruption that gets exposed. Cutting off.
Could be long-term too.
Long-term. Yeah, well, they've been at this for a long time. And we only know about the stuff that happened a couple months ago. I bet you this goes further back than...
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee you that they've been plotting away at this in private in their own meetings with the bear. Well, no, it doesn't night over there.
Dude, it has to be since before he became president.
No, but what I'm saying is what we're hearing about now is the day after Mueller got done testifying, he started strong-arming the Ukraine to extort from that man, you know, and that whole scheme. But here we can see that Giuliani may be lying low for a little bit. He may be lying low. We may not see him for a little, you know, once this hits. But Jesus.
I think maybe because in the Mueller report it was made a little more clear that there was interference by Russia.
And, well, now you have it in
and just him
the
saying
Senate.
that would make, I mean, there was already eyes on them, but make it even more, you know, under the magnifying glass. So they had to go another route to continue the same bullshit. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And just, you know,
pin it on a different,
this guy.
Yeah, pin it on a different country. But the agreement for election interference is Russia and Saudi Arabia that I can see right here. And then inadvertently get the new guy to do it as well, and then pin it on them. If they get caught, if they get caught, pin it on the Ukraine. That way he can steer foreign policy to be in favor of Russia.
Well, that was their downfall, because
I mean,
I don't think they expected that guy to win. You know.
But don't get in bed with a bunch of freaking idiots, man, that are a bunch of retarded criminals. No offense to people that are, you know, have mental difficulties, but dude, this guy is a joke. I mean, I have never seen a more incompetent group of criminals in my life. And to think the smartest one of them is Barr. Like, Barr's, here's Barr jumping on a grenade. The Scooby-Doo bus running over Giuliani, and then Barr jumping on a grenade. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the obstructions that this guy worked so hard to do, boom, gone. I want to know, let's follow.
Could the woman also be Mary Yovanovitch, or what's her name?
There's two women involved here. There's two women. There's a pair of women here.
She's cut.
Well, yeah, she nights over here. This could be the woman, a female whistleblower. or someone that is speaking, a woman that is speaking. She's been there a long time. She has seniority. She's been around for a long time, and she spoke with people overseas. I'm wondering if this is the ambassador that they cut off here from her career. Because she has there's two women here.
A woman's in the House of Birds.
Yep. Woman in the House of Birds, and she's got the birds right above her. Yep.
So she spoke. And
she spoke, or she was speaking to people overseas. See what I'm saying? So like the ambassador, she had been there for a long time bringing peace. See that? So I'm wondering if that's her. Where is...
She obstructed the secret corruption.
Yeah, right there.
There it is. Right here, secret corruption to the mice. Can I go that?
Yeah, because she knights.
She knights.
There. She knights there.
She was a... What was the word they used? She was up there fighting corruption.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
She was in the way.
Yep. And they wanted her out of the way, so they cut her out.
There's the mountain.
Yep. They removed her. They removed her. They blocked her by cutting her out. They cut her out and blocked her.
She was blocking the secret corruption.
Yeah. But to get rid of her, for them to continue,
yeah, because they needed to do it with her in there.
Yeah, they needed to block her, prevent her from getting access to what Rudy Giuliani was doing here, because the book lands back on Rudy. Rudy has all the secrets, so Rudy engineered all this. He was the one that was being sly and conniving, conniving, manipulative, to block this woman, so that they can do this in secret. They can make these agreements in secret for the election. It was him. That's going to come out. She's going to speak as well. She's going to have her chance to speak. This is his present line. This is what's coming up for him. And this is the ambassador that he blocked so that they can move forward with their corrupt plan. She's going to speak. And
she knights the coffin, though.
Huh?
She knights the coffin and the side.
That was them shutting her out.
But that's future, too.
Mm-hmm. Her line goes this way. This was the agreement that was made in the White House with Rudy Giuliani to block this woman. Cut her out, because we need to do this in private, and she's going to be overseeing it. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Her line goes this way. So if this is, what was her name? Maria Yanukovych?
Yovanovitch or
Yovanovitch.
Something like that. Yankovic.
Yankovic.
Weird Al. No, I'm kidding.
She knows about fraudulent money. She knows about the fraudulent money that this guy, Rudy Giuliani did something with fraudulent money to block her.
You know what? Maybe they paid that one guy to spread all those lies. What was this on? Sorry, I almost said Khashoggi. That corrupt guy that just that spread out the lie about her. What is his damn name? He was mentioned in the whistleblower complaint.
Wow. What else?
They probably paid him to do that.
They probably, to spread rumors about her, because this is gossip.
So then that's the false intentions and lies.
Yeah, and
too.
this is
they
gossip.
Can apply to her too.
Gossip here to block her so that they can continue with their secret plan for the elections. And they needed her out of the way so that they can do this down here in secret so nobody could see it. See, like, okay, this is Rudy Giuliani. This is blocks up here. Okay, these people, even though all these people knew what was going on and they were all in on it, he needed somebody to provide cover and block so that he could do all this, take all these trips in secret when nobody was watching, fly to and from in secret where no one was watching. God, how long has Rudy Giuliani been... Weren't you just telling me that you were reading that Rudy Giuliani has been
corrupt for...
I mean, always. I know he was, I mean, he's a racist little schmuck too.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, I know that he was corrupt and a horrible mayor, and everybody's like, oh, the best mayor. Not if you're a person of color, because you got treated like...
Well, it's the same thing. Same type of people that support Trump supported Giuliani in New York.
Yeah.
Put it that way. Fucking led riots.
Yeah.
With the policemen and stuff.
Yeah, because he's corrupt. He's also crapping his pants, too. He's crapping his damn pants right now. And he will be. Because the help is out of reach. They can't help him. Enjoy your ride, Giuliani. Don't let the Scooby-Doo bus hit you in the ass.
No racist ass.
Yeah, you're racist. Schmucking ass. Yeah, he's crapping his pants, dude. He knights the mice. He knows he's guilty. He knows that he has them. He has no defense. He has no defense. Look at all the negative cards. Negative.
Why he switches up.
Negative. Negative. Negative.
He's an attorney. He can defend himself.
Oh, yeah. Just keep going on TV with your smartphone, Giuliani.
Well,
everybody.
You'd think he'd be the first one that called in, and it wasn't, you know, but because he's just blabbing his mouth.
Yeah.
That's probably why they called, they subpoenaed Pompeo.
Well, because
they were beefing.
Yeah. Yeah, here's him fighting with Pompeo here down this diagonal. Argument with Pompeo.
With all of them eventually.
And then he's going to fight with Trump, and then he's going to fight with Barr. And then he's going to betray them all when he realizes that he's going to be sacrificed with the cross over his head. He's going to be sacrificed. Like I said, Yoda is going to turn into a circular firing squad with the Scooby-Doo bus driving over everybody to save their own asses. Here, hit the pause button. Okay, we're back. So, we're back. So we were discussing the double crossing that was going on here. The plan was, as we're learning now, to get the Ukrainians, block off their money to get them to investigate Joe Biden's son. Meanwhile, Russia's in the background doing the same thing they did in 2016. They were going to betray the Ukrainian government by letting them do part of the dirty work and let them take the fall while they claim responsibility that they were the ones that hacked, not Russia. So it clears Russia, and then they were going to double cross the Ukraine. However, there's still two countries involved in interfering with the elections: Saudi Arabia and Russia. And those conversations that were made are in that server with the Saudi prince, along with the dismemberment and death and everything else to Khashoggi and the money that was paid through Trump's properties. That's probably the fraudulent money here that we're seeing. That's probably the fraudulent money because that whole deal was made. However, there's money here that's being stolen, Yoda.
Right.
It's being stolen.
Could it have been stolen from the money that they said was for the border protection?
The tower would be the border, something that separates you from another person. Here's a border as well, okay? But it would be more like a wall, which would be more like the tower to keep the immigrants out down this line of influence here. Okay, money that was promised, that was cut off, but then it was stolen here. I don't know.
Your wand looks like a bird beak. And you're pecking like you're...
But there's a woman here. See, but this goes back to her, how they're trying to paint her as being corrupt.
Right.
Here. But there's money that's being stolen here. Where the hell are they stealing the money from, is what I want to know. Here's public funds. Okay. Negotiations and conversations and promises for money with the White House. And how they were going to steal it here. Moon in the house of mice. Mice goes back to the woman. Hold on. Hold on. What is this saying? What is this saying? Conversations about money. Phone calls about money. Negotiations about money. Public funds.
Well, okay.
The administration. And then exposing the corruption of where the money was being stolen from here. Stealing from a woman or a woman that's corrupt. Let me follow that chain. Let me follow that chain because that doesn't make sense. That does not make sense.
Maybe some money was taken from the public money.
Because there's public funds here. Public funds.
Is the money that they took for the border wall public funds?
Well, they stole it out of all the other freaking departments. They stole it from the Pentagon. They stole money from the military. They stole money from... Where else did they take freaking money? I mean, he just took money out of every government agency that he could to pump it into here, but that money got stolen. It didn't go to here.
Right.
That's where I'm trying to figure out is where the money went to that they freaking stole. And he knows. He knows where the freaking money went to. Because he was in on the plan.
What about, so back to the border wall. The original money that they made an agreement with, Pelosi, she
just handed over a blank check, basically.
But it was under, he claimed for emergency
funds for the camps, right? But there was no oversight. That bill had no oversight. This could also be talking about legal, besides it being a subpoena for this guy to go to jail because he's already guilty and he's going to be sacrificed. He's going to be probably appearing in court perhaps sometime next year around March because this is going to move fast, especially if it's treason. Look at the Tower Knights over here to the snake. That's betraying the government. Okay, this could be considered treason and the conspiracy that all these people were involved in for the treason. Okay, he knows where the money went because he was in on the freaking conspiracy. The thing is that I'm trying to see if the money was transferred. I can't see where it was transferred. It's just showing it being stolen. And they took that money from all different departments. The Pentagon, the military. Where else did he take it from? Where else? I don't remember. I just remember the Pentagon, the military, and somewhere else to go to his border wall. And then they gave the Ukraine money that had been appropriated by the Congress, the money that had been appropriated, and then they gave him more money on top of that.
Where did they pull the money for when he claimed national emergency?
When he claimed the national emergency, oh God, I forget where he took that money from. I forget where he took the money from.
Well, maybe some of your viewers can
let us know because this is also an emergency here. This Knight's over here to the tower or to the garden. not only is this something that acts swiftly, but it's also something that that is considered an emergency, national emergency here. This is also right here, weird. If this is a physical body, a body that was cut. The tree lands in the house of, this is Khashoggi again. This is Khashoggi again, the investigative reporter. Tree in the house of Fox. He knows about Khashoggi. He knows about Khashoggi and the deals that were made with MBS to turn over Khashoggi, and Khashoggi was dismembered here. That's going to come out. This is going to be, okay. They're going to get access right here to what's in this server, okay? When the subpoenas come in. Here is a subpoena coming in. Forget about the timeline, okay? We're just getting an overview right now, and then we're going to see, we're going to come back and see what's coming up for Rudy Giuliani. This is the subpoenas right here. Notice of separation here to separate him from the White House, as you can see down this line. Okay, that's successful. That's under play right now. Once they get into this server and all this crap becomes public, we're not going to hear it all. Okay, they're going to find out about Khashoggi. They're going to find about election interference with Russia and Saudi Arabia. When the subpoenas come in and they get into this server and they see the treason, the betrayal of the government from the White House and everybody that was involved, this is going to move freaking fast. He's going to be sacrificed. And I'm wondering if he goes to before a grand jury around March, because it's just going to move so quickly, especially with, I mean, can you imagine? Like, does that even make any sense? Especially with, he gave out the freaking evidence on national television.
So then that's not a subpoena for this impeachment investigation. It's also something else.
It's the
result.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so since the grand tableau is the big picture, this is talking about all of the events, everything that's already happened and everything that he's already done, the consequences of it from here to over here. So it's like multi-layered. See what I'm saying? The blocking of the money, because we already know he blocked money and his role in it. This, from this line here moving forward, is going to be the consequences of that. This line right here, when they get the information that's in here and all the secret deals, it's going to expose and turn up the heat on election interference that was covered up by, and their role in it to enlist the help of foreign governments with the corners here. Okay, that's the overall theme of this grand tableau. He's going to be sacrificed. When they get into the server and everything, they find out everything, this is going to move really, really quickly. And he's going to be not only being subpoenaed to go talk to these people in a committee, perhaps in private here. If this is a committee, this is being done in private behind closed doors. I'm wondering if he's also by, because he's got the cross right over him. I'm wondering by the time if we get to, when we get to March, if there's
a deal,
huh?
Maybe it's some kind of deal to
by ratting everybody else out. Yeah. He's still gonna fry. Yeah. He's still gonna go over here. Look at this. For betraying the government, he's still gonna go here. He's still guilty. He's got the cross right over him. He's going to be punished. He's going to be sacrificed for his betrayal.
I hope he's not the only one.
No, they're all headed that way. They're all headed that way. Their timelines may change a little bit, but he's, like you said, and I think everybody else suspects, he's the weak link. He's going to be the first domino to fall in this whole entire saga, because there's a Scooby-Doo bus running over his ass, you know? And once he falls, he's going to betray them because they can't help him. And look, Here they are fighting with him down this line. And then if we follow this, this could be the Senate. This could be the country that he has betrayed. If this is the country, the garden lands in the house of Snake. He's betrayed the country. Okay. We have the tree in the house of Fox. This could be, like we said, the death and his knowledge of Khashoggi. Okay, I don't know how that would, well, it would be a betrayal because he was a freaking citizen, or a legal resident. We have the anchor in the house of Mountain. The mountain's right before it. He knows, and he will be found guilty for his participation in obstructing justice. Okay, and the secrets that he's kept in his role in keeping their secrets, and that's what he's going to be found guilty on. But they're all headed that way. Here's my next question. This is his present line. Okay, after we've already discussed all the common events, now we can go back and see where he's going as time moves forward to March. Here's an airport. This is an airport, leaving and returning. I'm wondering if they're going to cut that off because he could be a flight risk here. Like he may try to flee. It doesn't look like he can because of this line here, but it looks like he may be thinking about running away and fleeing from all of this.
Oh my gosh, that Knights to the Bear. Maybe it's one of them that's going to be a flight risk.
Who? Who Knights?
The stork.
The stork Knights to the Bear.
Doesn't it?
Hold on.
Here.
Where? Over
no,
here?
No, not Knights. I'm sorry. The bear is in the house of stork.
Yeah, the bear is in the house of stork.
So
maybe they're all freaking flight risks. Because this is a person that's leaving and returning. Here's an airport.
But is that now or is that in
this
the future?
Is okay. We've already discussed all of the events that have unfolded.
Right.
Okay. Now we're looking at his present line moving forward and the events that are about to unfold. So it's kind of like turning the page and going into a different chapter. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is an airport. And you're saying that the bear is in the house of storks. Here's an airport. Someone may be a flight risk here.
But if it's one of the bears, it's one of the bears.
We
know it's not Trump. It's not a flight risk.
Nope.
Pompeo's up here.
And
where's Barr?
Barr's in freaking Italy right now. Barr's in Italy. And look, this person is overseas right now.
Ooh.
I'm wondering if this person's going to return or they're just like
gone.
Peace out. Well, in Barr's grand tableau, he's got the ship right before him. And then the whip. And Barr, the next one that we're going to put up. One of these people, or perhaps all of them, are a flight risk. But this is but follow me here. The bear is in the house of storks. Okay, if this person tries to flee, they're blocked. They're blocked. They get cut off from fleeing. If they're trying to escape. Does he knight? He doesn't knight to the anchor, so I don't know if he's going to be stuck. But there's an airport here. Hold on. Where's the cross? Okay, there's the cross over him. There's an airport there.
It can't be Giuliani. He ain't going to try and... He can't go anywhere. He's already too...
He's too deep in his shit. Barr's not here right now. Barr is overseas.
Probably hightailed it before he can...
Before they nail his ass to the cross too. But if this is Barr, it shows him being overseas here. Okay? But then he returns here.
Where'd you say he was?
I think he's in Italy right now. And I think it's quite interesting that every time the crap...
Weird time for him to be in Italy.
I think this isn't the only time that's happened. Every time the craps hit the fan, somehow Barr disappears somewhere else. Like the last time something happened, he just mysteriously disappeared because he had to just go to Alaska for some reason.
Oh, shit.
You know? So...
Probably just waiting for it to blow over.
Up in his face.
If it blows over. I don't know that that's going to happen this time.
No, he's up to his eyeballs in this crap. And let's see if he recuses himself. Because if this is William Barr, look how far away the Department of Justice is. If this is Pompeo, look how far away his department is. If this is, who was the other person? Trump. Look how far away this is.
What does that mean?
As time moves forward from October till March, these people are separated from their departments. We have the crossroads here in the first house. That's also a separation. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you have the book?
Which one?
Right here. Check the timing for crossroads. Because this right here is talking about the election interference and everybody that was in on it with Saudi Arabia, Russia, blah, blah, blah. The number 2 is significant in the crossroads for timing, I know. But as we get into March, these people have been separated from their respective departments. That's why they can't be of assistance to them.
22nd of the month. The subsequent card may indicate the month. The number 2 is important in this card, so anything with
This is over by December. This is over by December because the
2 weeks, 2 months are temporary.
2 weeks, 2 months. The number 2 is significant, right? Yeah. You got the lilies right after it. The lilies is the winter. Lilies is winter. Check the lilies for timing for me, please. And here's the winter as well. And in Donald Trump's grand tableau, it showed an end by December.
Winter, a long time, the 13th of the month.
Winter, a long time, or the 13th of the month.
The subsequent card may indicate the month.
Birds.
Is that February? Oh, 12.
Mm-hmm.
December. Again.
This is all done by December. These people have been separated from the government by December. And I'm only saying this because I'm thinking back in my head to Donald Trump's grand tableau. Donald Trump has the coffin for the month of December. September, the investigations. October, something weird going on with the whistleblower, quite possibly rockets, missiles, blah, 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 blah. The Clintons, William Barr, his role in it shows up for November, and then the ending comes in December. A funeral, maybe that funeral, the woman that's attending the funeral and that thing, perhaps it's not a literal death. Perhaps it's the end of his presidency and perhaps the revelation of what happened to Khashoggi, because all of that information is in this freaking server.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, I don't know, but his tableau shows an end in December. This is saying the winter, December. They've been separated from, look how far their institutions are. All these people are VPs. William Barr is the VIP of the Justice Department. He's transferred out of there. He's separated here. He's transferred out of there. I'm wondering if he's going to be a flight risk. Pompeo is the VIP. Look, the VIP of the department here and here. Look how far away it is from him. Separated here, far away from here. Using the rule of near and far in the tableau. Same thing with Trump. Trump shows a little bit closer, but there's a separation here and there's a separation here. These people in the White House have been blocked here. They've been blocked from this here. So let's see how that plays out. because I'm just curious here though about this. Somebody's going to an airport. This is an airport. I can't see ahead to see what happens. You know what? Let's do this. Let's follow the storks around, because that's got me curious if somebody's going to try to freaking. Once this domino falls, I'm wondering if they're all going to try to run away. You know,
the storks. I think that night too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30, 31.
The storks nights to the anchor.
No.
And it nights to the key.
Oh, I mean the house of sun.
Hold on. Storks in the house of sun. Storks in the house of the sun. Sun in the house of bear.
Ooh.
Bear in the house of storks.
There it is. Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. When this heats up, I'm wondering if they're going to freaking try to run away. Because the chain is stork, sun, bear, stork. When this guy goes down, I'm wondering if they're all going to try to freaking leave. Because the storks, can you check me on the storks?
Maybe they all leave the White House.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Look how far away they are. The VIPs, look how far they are from their institutions. These are people in positions of authority. They have a separation here.
Maybe it's just saying because the stork, the bear is in the house of stork. Maybe it's just saying these people are gonna leave government.
Yeah, and here we have,
but not like leave the country, leave government. I don't know that they could even attempt that and get away with it anymore.
They're stuck here.
Barr, if he's already gone, but
they're stuck here. But then there's a clearing of that stuckness here.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got concerned, because this is showing a separation. Not only is it showing the election and all that other stuff we discussed, this is a separation. These people are, look how far they are away from their institutions. And they're blocked. You know, they're far from their institutions here. This is a separation. This is a winter, right? The birds is December.
Mm-hmm.
This is winter. And this is a separation. Like I said, Donald Trump's grand tableau shows an end in December. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. If this is talking about this person going to a trial, these people going to trial in the Senate, look at that. They get cut out. If this, okay, I'm going to back up. All the conversations and the negotiations and the promises that were made with foreign powers, Saudi Arabia and Russia, that it's in the servers, okay? The subpoenas that are coming in for that. We're going back a couple chapters, okay? To get an overview before we go back into the details of what happens to Giuliani. The subpoenas and everything, those are successful. They have to come in. This is going to court, an invitation to go to court, appear before a court. If these people try to fight, they go to the Senate for a trial.
And that's where they're cleared?
No, they're not cleared. That's where they get separated. And they have to transfer out. With the storks going back to the bear. The judgment comes in here, making a decision.
Maybe they give him an offer with the.
But see the look how far away he is from the bouquet. This would be an offer. He's too far away from it. It's on.
Can it be the Senate gives him a?
No, it's like they cut him out. He gets cut off here. If you follow this line, he gets cut off. They transfer out. They leave. With the storks going back there and this right over them, separation, they leave. Giuliani goes to court, guilty. Sacrificial lamb, sacrificial moron, more like it.
What is the treated of the stork? The knighting. What does that mean?
Trees in the house of fox. Storks in the house of sun.
I'm just wondering if his health is... They make up some shit about his health.
Well, here's...
for him to leave.
Yeah. Here's something going on with his health. His heart. False. Here is the ring.
His health, his heart is in danger.
Here, or maybe all this crap gives him a heart attack.
You know me, I'm down for that.
You're down for that? You're down for a stroke?
I'm always looking for that stroke for some reason.
Not me, girlfriend. I want him to pay. I want him to pay for all of it. All of it. If he dies, resuscitate that mother effer and put him on life support. Drag his ass into court on life support on his freaking hospital bed. Wheel his ass in and make him pay. I'm sorry, like that's just me, but that's the easy way out. Death is the easy way out. Hell no. Hell no. He doesn't he deserves the entire force of the freaking federal government on his ass for everything he's done. Not just the betrayal to the country, but what he's done to those poor damn immigrants at the border and how he's tortured those people. He deserves every damn bit of it. And I'm sorry. I may sound like a horrible person for saying that, but...
Well, there could be end to his life due to a heart attack of his heart. But you're saying
but
it's
a
false.
Lie. It's false. It's false here.
I don't know. Looks like they're going to...
I'm also seeing
attempt some bullshit like that.
Yeah, attempt some bullshit to let him off easy because what an embarrassment that would be to the country if he was the first president ever in our 250-year history to have been found guilty of treason against his own country. Not like in that who was it that you were telling me about earlier? 18
Burr
18 something. 1850, 18
No, I think it was just 1800s.
In the 1800s, you know.
I think in 1800 was when all that shit went down.
But he was never trial. It was always thrown out. But I mean, in our day and age, with the technology that we have, can you imagine the stain on the country if he were the first president that was ever tried for treason? Like, and there's actual freaking evidence of it. I mean... Because here's treason right here. And it showed up in Kushner's tableau. I'm not. I know I can't change things. It's out of my control. But if they make up some bull crap, if the cover-up general tries to make a deal with the Senate and the Congress to fake his death and let him have his life,
well, that's why I was thinking that offer, you know, with the garden and the knighting the bouquet. Yeah.
In the house of heart. It's in the house of heart too.
There you go.
And the heart is in the house of lilies.
Maybe they give him an offer to leave that way, or, you know, he has a choice, but at least they give him a choice.
You know how pissed off?
Because I don't think they, you know.
Do you know how pissed off that would? Oh my God!
I know. But maybe
just
he
to
really
even
has a heart attack, and then that would be.
No, I would be pissed if he has a heart attack. I would be so pissed.
I wouldn't.
No, I would be so pissed if that son of a bitch had a heart attack and escaped justice that way. I want him in front of a judge paying for every damn thing he's ever done, which sounds horrible. I know, but that's just me being me. An eye for an eye. You know what I mean? Like, especially how he's treated people at the camps. You know?
Yeah, it's horrible.
That's not one person. That's thousands of people that he's subjected to freaking torture on our land while selling out our country for his own personal benefit. That son of a bitch doesn't get to get off with a heart attack. I'm sorry. That's evil of me to say, but no. No. Nope. Anything else we can get out of this?
No. I think we should move on to bar.
Okay.
Before the morning comes.
All right, you guys. Thanks for being with us here today. We hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for William Barr Grand tableau. See you on our next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.